Isaac, the son of Abraham, married Rebekah. For many years they were unable to have children, so Isaac prayed to God on behalf of his wife. God heard his prayer, and Rebekah became pregnant with twins. But the babies struggled within her womb, and she wondered why. When she asked the Lord, he told her, "Two nations are in your womb. Two peoples will be separated from within you. One will be stronger than the other, and the older will serve the younger." When the time came for her to give birth, the first twin came out red and hairy, so they named him Esau. His brother followed right after, holding on to Esau's heel. They named him Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when they were born. As the boys grew, they became very different. Esau was a skilled hunter and loved the outdoors, while Jacob was quiet and preferred staying at home. Isaac favored Esau because he loved the wild game he brought home, but Rebekah loved Jacob. One day, Jacob was cooking a stew when Esau came in from the field, exhausted and hungry. Esau begged Jacob for some of the red stew. Jacob replied, "Sell me your birthright first." Esau, feeling like he was starving, said, "What good is a birthright to me if I die?" So he swore an oath, selling his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave him bread and lentil stew, which Esau ate and drank. Afterward, he got up and left, showing that he did not value his birthright. Later in life, when Isaac was old and nearly blind, he called for Esau and said, "My son, I am old and do not know the day of my death. Hunt some game for me, and prepare the kind of tasty food I love, so I can bless you before I die." Esau agreed and went into the field. But Rebekah had overheard the conversation. She wanted Jacob to receive the blessing instead. So she prepared a meal, just the way Isaac liked it, and dressed Jacob in Esau's clothes. To make Jacob's smooth skin feel like Esau's hairy arms, she covered his hands and neck with goat skins. Jacob brought the meal to his father, pretending to be Esau. Isaac was suspicious at first. "Who are you, my son?" he asked. "I am Esau, your firstborn," Jacob lied. Isaac touched him and said, "The voice is Jacob's, but the hands are Esau's." Then he blessed Jacob, believing he was blessing Esau. Soon after Jacob left, Esau returned from hunting. He prepared the food and brought it to his father, saying, "Sit up and eat, so you can bless me." But Isaac trembled and said, "Who was it that came in before you? I have already blessed him, and he shall be blessed." When Esau heard this, he cried out in anguish, begging for a blessing. But Isaac said, "Your brother came deceitfully and took your blessing." Esau wept and said, "Isn't there any blessing left for me?" Isaac gave him a different, lesser blessing, and Esau became angry. He held a deep grudge against Jacob and said to himself, "When my father dies, I will kill my brother." Rebekah heard of Esau's plans and warned Jacob. She told him to flee to her brother Laban's house in Haran and stay there until Esau's anger passed. So Jacob left home, beginning a long journey filled with trials, growth, and eventually reconciliation. Years later, Jacob and Esau would meet again. This time, not as rivals, but as brothers, ready to forgive. Esau ran to Jacob, embraced him, and they wept together, showing that even broken relationships can be healed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.